It's now become how the West was won. We bring you inside the Georgia Dome, the only ranked team remaining in the field. Control the low post. Arkansas again will try to rely on its quickness for its advantage. Bashara, count it, and a foul. Perhaps quickness, certainly in depth. Shot clock at 5, and Joe Johnson collects the first deuce. Very hard to check him. I don't care how good you are defensively. And Razorbacks 1 for 5 from the floor. Swift and the SEC co-player of the year into the scoring column. Shot clock winding down. Smith loves that shot. He absolutely loves it. He's one of those guys, big players in the low post. Comes up dry this time. Johnson looking to push. Oh, look at that stutter step. Is he special? Is he special? Joe Johnson. A little stop and go and a weave in the lane. We're out. Knocked out of the tournament in the Big Ten. Lane puts it in.
So Lane showing a little
in the wing here. That's where he likes to shoot it. Bang.
He's still hot. 6 out of 7 on three-pointers yesterday.
Cleveland for 3.
TJ, with that bad ankle, still playing so well, adding so much to the Arkansas Razorback attack.
And now the LSU offense changes. There's Cleveland dogging Rowland. On the jump stop, he gives it up to Swift. Count it, and a foul. Already 10-plus players have entered the game. Blake Edens loves the wing, generally the right wing. This time he goes to the other side. We've got the second tie of the afternoon at 14.
He's pretty good, just catch and shoot, though.
Johnson.
Joe Cool, Joe Smooth, quickly around.
Johnson with a shot clock winding down.
JJ keeping his club close, doing it from all over the place, inside and out.
Razorbacks by a deuce, 13 minutes deep here into the opening half. Right. Jabari Smith on the offensive glass. Yes, and a foul. Johnson over Smith. Outstanding play. He's carrying the Hogs here in the first half, Barry.
Absolutely. Is this game good defenders and scoring at will?
Swift gets rid of it. Nice and easy. Slamming it home, and it's a 23-21 LSU lead.
Seemed like he was about 4 or 5 feet away from the basket and fading away, but still able to get up high enough and reach out far enough to slam it.
Brandon Dean a tray. Talk with winding down under 20. Teddy Gibson. Well, he and Brandon Dean would love to knock out LSU. Teddy's from Farmerville, Louisiana, and Jackson was out of Gulfport, Mississippi. Gibson, oh, nice finger roll, blowing past Lamont. Let's need some help. Gets some from Dupree, baseline extended. Nice find on the part of Temple. That young man has really come of age, both as a handler as well as a shooter for John Brady. Here's Satchel. Nice recovery by Larry Satchel.
Good job by Arkansas.
Temple wide open. Count it. He is on fire. 2 for 2.
But shooting the basketball with a ton of confidence. Watch out.
Strohmeyer with the finger roll. We've had 8 ties in this game, so shouldn't surprise mention yesterday. Rowland. Oh, Dupree. Can do. And Strohmeyer Swift. Second semifinal game. Who will play the Auburn Tigers for the SEC tournament title?
Advancing, and Arkansas and LSU fighting for the right to join them.
Nice defensive work by Johnson, but return to sender. First by Bright, then by Swift, eliminating a nice play by Joe Johnson.
So slam dunk contests, and winners of their last 10 ball games is LSU.
Gibson can't hit.
The quickness by Cleveland.
Yep. And he delivers to Sergario. Teddy Gibson for the deuce. 7 for him, and Cleveland another steal. Swift deflected it. Dean blows past Temple. He had a quickness advantage with the taller guard at 6'6", and he used the head fake to get past him. Nice pass by Temple. Well, he's really getting a lot out of his talent, isn't he? And that leads to Swift, who drops it off.
Maneuver there by Teddy Gibson.
Another steal by Cleveland. Drops it to Dean. Oh, dropping dimes in Atlanta.
TJ Cleveland is amazing. His ability to anticipate, come up with steals, and then find his teammates for easy baskets.
LSU by 4. Temple recovered that loose ball. Outstanding play to keep it alive. Collis Temple. Dean, again, his quickness too much along the baseline, and Arkansas trying to turn up. Differential of 10, but Arkansas has not been hitting their shots until lately. Now Cleveland brings the Hogs to within 1, and
still they lead by a point.
Edmonds, that's the right wing, that's his spot, and Arkansas reclaims the lead by a deuce.
This season,
8-0 run for Arkansas. Williams, there's the help. Baker with the pilfer. And the foul. The Razorbacks are high-stepping.
Swift to take. He's not a great three-point shooter, and it takes him off the offensive board.
Dean, yes, and a foul. Swift picks it up. Brady needs a timeout, and he takes one. They're calling the Hogs
dominant.
Dean off the bounce. Here comes the Arkansas crowd. LSU in trouble. Alley-oop for Smith. And an answer for the Tigers. They needed it there.
Finally, after a 17-0 run, they needed anything.
Raise the front iron. I think what we're seeing too, Barry, two teams that have a different cause. Johnson, and the greater cause is clearly on the side of the Razorbacks. They know upwards of 9 to 10 points and then take the air out a bit. And Johnson has proven that he can hit out of half-court sets.
Oh, when you can convert, when you can take that time off the clock and then give it to Johnson.
Williams for 3. Right over Joe Johnson. Jermaine Williams, the sophomore from Baton Rouge. Gets the time. Well, as long as it's in his hands, chances are good.
He is on fire this afternoon. Joe Johnson.
The final round is Freaky Friday. Rowland, a scoop to the hoop by Lamont.
Lamont Rowland taking it to the basket.
That one was perhaps an ill-advised shot. Dean taking advantage.
So athletic. Teddy Gibson and Brandon Dean combining there. Dean, the payoff end of that push by the Razorbacks.
Williams with an answer. 65-60. Razorbacks look to extend. There's a steal by Smith. He has Williams. Jermaine Williams. Yes, and a foul. Cleveland picks it up.
Getting the turnover and getting back into this game. It's down to one possession game.
Williams. There's Swift. A deflection. Rolling the deuce. The Tigers have mowed into this Arkansas lead.
They say pressing teams don't like to be pressed. And Arkansas,
two. So LSU down 1 could take the lead on this possession. Williams stripped by Cleveland.
TJ again coming up with a big play.
And a timeout, Arkansas. It's a 30. Any chance of going to the NCAA tournament, they've got to win the SEC. Dean, a floater. From Ouachita Parish in Monroe, a dagger to his friends from Louisiana.
He had him, but missed him.
There's Temple. He had to adjust the shot. Rowland stays with it. With only 1.4, the Tigers do manage 2. Now, that's a purposeful miss. That's the game. No, they're gonna say it is over. Yes, they were hoping for a timeout, but they didn't get it in time. Arkansas has won it, 69-67. And the unsuspect of this victory for all that have followed the Southeastern Conference. Incredible to think what we've seen. South Carolina almost in, Auburn losing Chris Porter in the championship, and now the unlikeliest of championship matchups, right? Auburn and Arkansas.